Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool circle phone, or what's called a donut phone. It's a Western Electric and it's highly collectible. It's a really cool telephone, and this is Cheryl's telephone from Texas. And this is the final checkout video of this telephone. We did some earlier videos of this telephone, and basically I showed what was going on inside this telephone. And it looked like it had been taken apart, but it really comes down to, I think the telephone had been dropped. And in this area of the telephone, when you take it apart, there's a network that lays inside the telephone here. And the network had some severed wires, and it also had a transformer that was broke free from the network. And there's some very, very small, tiny wires that come out of the transformer that go to the post that get soldered to the network PC board. And so you have to repair those really tiny wires, and it's kind of a very tedious work, but it can be done, and we do it. I do it all the time. And then you hot glue in the transformer so that it can't move around and break out in a fall. So under normal use, you should never have a problem with the transformer at the network again. But anyway, we're going to do some final checks, and I did some earlier videos of this telephone kind of showing what you had to go through to repair it. But we're going to go ahead and do some final checks now. So I'm going to go ahead and ring the phone. We'll let that go one more time. Dial tone. And we're going to go ahead and dial some numbers. Now, I also wanted to mention that the hook switch was a little loose. It just didn't have the return that I wanted, and it was just too soft. So we tightened up the spring on that and got the hook switch cleaned, and we got it returning the way we wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and dial some numbers now. I'm going to end in a 2. I'm going to go ahead and hang up, dial a 2, and I'm going to talk into the handset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. Now, every time you see that red indicator light on the analyzer, that shows 100% modulation. But when it comes to these circle phones, I want to show you something real quick. I always felt that these circle phones sounded a little muffled. It has a lot to do with the design, although it has the transmit, and it falls within the realm of other circle phones or donut phones that I've worked on through the years, which is quite a few. You notice where you transmit, it has a different pattern to it. It's almost like a target or a circle pattern instead of a bunch of holes. Now, for some odd reason, the design of this telephone can make the telephone sound a little muffled at times. And I've always felt that they could have come up with a little better design than that, but it has a lot to do with the design of the handset. The modulation or the transmit is there. It just sounds a little different than a lot of the Western Electric telephones, but it still has that quality. And so it's not a big issue. It just doesn't sound as clear sometimes as other phones. But that was one of the situations with these Circle phones, and it's just the way it is, and it's the way they're designed, and that's their sound. So nothing you can do about it. It's just the way it's designed. So anyway, what we're going to do now is I'm going to plug the telephone into a regular line, and we're going to go ahead and get some dial tone here. And I'm going to call, say, a time and temp number.
Good afternoon. Shop our entire location online anytime at Offenburg.com. Today is Wednesday, March 30th. The time is 12:03. Current temperature 55 degrees. Now the weather forecast for the Belleville area.
Mostly cloudy with a chance of rain and snow today, then mostly cloudy late. Highs in the 40s, partly cloudy tonight, then becoming mostly cloudy, lows in the 30s. Mostly cloudy on Thursday, a chance of rain, highs in the 50s.
Okay, so we know that the telephone is working. I'm going to dial one other number. I'm going to dial my phone number, and it'll be busy. And then to give it just one more number, I'm going to call time and temp again. Because that was the issue with this telephone. This telephone did ring.
Credit issues? Apply by phone anytime at 622-4600. 622-4600. Same-day approval available. Today is Wednesday, March 30th. The time is 12:04. Current temperature 55 degrees.
This telephone, this gives you a little look at the inside of the telephone. We've got another number plate and plastic cover in here now that didn't have that when it came in. Basically, now that we know everything works on this telephone, that's what it was in here for. The telephone would seize the line when you took it off hook. It would seize the line, and it would ring, but there was no transmit, there was no receive, and it would not dial out. And basically that comes from the transformer being broken free from the network board and having to be reinstalled and repaired, and also some severed lines that were coming off the network and going to specific locations that has to do with your dial and your receive and transmit. So basically everything is taken care of now on this telephone, and it's ready to be sent back to Cheryl. Now this telephone is highly collectible, and it's really cool to see these telephones when they come in, and we get a lot of calls about this kind of stuff every day. People looking for this stuff. Where can I get it? How can I get one? And if I do get one, can you repair it? Well, sure we can. That's what we do, and that's what we've always done. But it's really neat to see these original telephones, and Cheryl's got a keeper here. This is a really cool telephone. And although, a lot of these telephones, you could use them every day, they're getting to the age where you just can't find them anymore. And so it's getting hard to find them. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.